Let me tell you where you're going wrong at. That corporate handbook has taught you how to be in compliant. It's taught you what to do, it's taught you what not to do, and it definitely has showed you how to remain up in HR if you come out of compliance. Now, here's why I say that, because if you follow the corporate handbook, it's going to teach you how to do a few things. First and foremost, it's going to teach you how to lay low and let your work speak for itself. That's number one. Number two is going to tell you to wait for permission to speak, wait for permission to act, wait for permission to, and you can fill in the blank because I see you're doing it right now. And then last but not least, it tells you that office politics is completely wrong and manipulative, where I'm telling you the exact opposite. You think office politics are beneath you, so you ignore it. But here's a piece I need you to understand. The moment you begin to ignore it is the moment you get played by the game. And when you get played by the game, you don't do the game. And when you don't do the game, you don't move ahead within your leadership. And so now what's the result? Now that you're playing by the handbook instead of the game, the result is this. You're a chief firefighter. You're doing the work of two people. And last but not least, you haven't moved ahead to get the promotion that you want. And the reason you haven't moved ahead is likely because you haven't figured out the game, and or you've forgotten that your core values and who you are on the inside is not being shown to your team, your peers, and your executive leadership. Now clock that. Keep in mind the handbook is designed to keep you company compliant and productive. So as long as you're company compliant and productive, then all the other pieces that you need, your busyness disguised as actual work or being productive, it's what's needed in order for you to stay right there in your seat, in order for you to remain immovable. So you ready for the secret sauce? Get your pen and paper, because here we go. In order to play this game right, you have to start at the top, or should I say internal. What am I talking about? There are four main pieces in order for you to move and ebb and flow in corporate and play the corporate game. The first one being, and you have to know and understand this, the first one being your leadership identity, which means who you are at the core. Now, once we know and understand who you are at the core, then the next piece is your executive presence or your leadership presence, which is how you show up. How are you showing up? Now, here's the piece I need you to understand. If you don't know who you are at the core, then how you show up is always going to be a challenge, because it is not really who you are. You're wearing the mask. Then once we know how you're showing up, now we have to make sure that you build some influence. When you build the influence, that is how you connect. Are you emotionally aware? Have you connected? Are you connecting before you correcting? That's number three. And then number four, how do you execute and scale all the information, one, two, and three, that you've already learned? Now, in my leadership, this is why my clients win, because they start internal and then we begin to build on that and help ones to appreciate what they need to do from internal to external. And it certainly isn't validation. So when you start looking at your leadership identity so strong that you can navigate corporate without losing your soul, that's when you're actually winning. Now, if you need more, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about, the Leadership Masterclass, January 24th of 2026. If you feel like you just want to talk to me one-on-one, DanieSheldon.net, where we actually ebb and flow. I take you through a process that helps you to appreciate that there is nothing wrong. You just need a few tweaks and adjustments in order to get the leadership that you want. Like, comment, and follow for more, and let me know in the comments which of these you're having a problem with: the identity, the presence, the influence, and the operations. Talk to you soon.